Would you rather be liked or respected? Everyone wants to be liked, right? And if you've been a leader for very long, you know this is not an easy question, and it's not so cut and dry. Can you truly lead without sacrificing one for the other? Or maybe the better question is, how do you strike the perfect balance between being liked and being respected? Hey, everybody, welcome back to the POV podcast, The Pursuit of Value. We're on a mission to empower 1 million business owners each month to transform their mindset, avoid failure, and grow their business effectively. Please like and subscribe. All right, we're in the middle of season 2, and season 2 is all about company culture. Last episode, we talked about turning workplace conflict into an opportunity, how to look at conflict differently. If you haven't seen that, please check that out. This episode, we're talking about being liked versus being respected, the difference in the motivation between likability and respect. Let's jump in. Now, being liked is associated with warmth, approachability, and camaraderie. It promotes trust, psychological safety, which can foster creativity and collaboration. The risks, however, include avoiding conflict, tolerating mediocrity, and prioritizing popularity over performance. Now, here's the key. The motivation is often self-focused and fear-based. Individuals are scared to look a certain way and struggle with some insecurities. Now, that's not the case across the board, but mostly it is. Now, being respected is built on competence, reliability, and consistency. It encourages trust in decision-making and accountability. It requires making tough decisions that may not always be popular, but are necessary for long-term success. Motivation is about doing what is in the best interest of the company and the people. This motivation does not come from fear, but from confidence from making good choices. There's not a lot of room for self in this. Now, here's a pro tip. The tension between being liked and being respected really comes down to motivation. Now, really think about this. As a leader, what is your motivation? Is it always to look good, to look powerful, to cover up a flaw in your leadership skills, to always have to be right? Is your motivation all about you? Or is your motivation to do what's in the best interest for your company and in turn the people you lead? Now, there's a lie going on out there that if you're a leader, you need to be perfect, and that's just not true. This is something every business owner and leader should think about. Now, let's look at some statistics. A study by the Society for Human Resource Management found that respect is the most important factor influencing employee engagement, motivation, and productivity. Employees who feel respected are 55% more likely to stay longer with their organization. That just makes sense. All right, let's look at Steve Jobs as a little case study. Now, Steve Jobs was not known for being liked. A lot of people said he was a jerk, but he was consistent. He was consistently a jerk, some people say, and it garnered him a lot of respect. Yes, he was a visionary, but man, he was not very liked by many people, but he was consistent. He was consistently a jerk, I guess, but he just stuck with what he did. He made hard decisions and he was dedicated to his vision for his company. His legacy as one of history's most effective leaders proves that respect can outlast fleeting popularity when paired with results-driven leadership. Now, another one is Margaret Thatcher. She was very well respected as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. She prioritized making tough decisions over seeking popularity. She had a wonderful quote that said, "If you set out to be liked, you would be prepared to compromise on anything at any time, and you would achieve nothing." That is such a good quote. Her leadership style garnered immense respect for her conviction and effectiveness, even among her critics. Now, here's another case study, politicians. And yes, I'm going to go there. Consider this, only 5% of Americans trust politicians, only 5%. A statistic that perfectly illustrates this point that we're talking about today. Politicians are in the business of winning popularity contests. Their primary motivation is to be liked so they can get elected. This drives them to try to be all things to all people, which is impossible. It's the wrong motivation. The system is set up to where you have to appeal to the masses. And I'm sorry, but that's just never going to happen. There's too many points of view. There's too many opinions. There's too many things swirling around out there. Everyone sees through the insincerity. the lack of integrity, and the misplaced priorities. Everybody sees it. That's why only 5% respect politicians. All right. Actionable insights for leaders. Prioritize respect first, period. Focus on being respected. Respect lays the groundwork for sustainable leadership success. And here's how you earn it. You set clear expectations. You be consistent. You admit your mistakes. It's pretty simple. Here's a pro tip. Share stories about your mistakes and the lessons they taught you. Use yourself as an example. This is a powerful way to build trust and showcase authenticity and demonstrate true humility. Integrate likability strategically. Once you've established respect, add a layer of approachability. Let people know that you want them to approach you. Have open dialogues. Invite people into your office. Invite people into conversations, and invite people into disagreements. It's okay to do that. And here's a no-brainer. Use nonverbal cues. Smile. That works. Use open body language. Pay attention to how you are and to the words that you speak. Celebrate wins, but you can also celebrate losses. Recognize team accomplishments to boost morale and camaraderie. Use losses as teaching moments. Be approachable. Foster an environment where employees feel comfortable sharing ideas and concerns. And here's another pro tip. A sense of humor goes a long way. It's okay to have a sense of humor if you're the boss. However, be careful here. Don't always be joking around because the people won't take you serious after a while. And then obviously master the balance between both likability and respect. Focus on respect first. Likability will follow. The magic lies in finding harmony between respect and likability. Be authentic, be you. Deliver feedback candidly but empathetically. Frame constructive criticism as an opportunity for growth while addressing issues directly. In my younger days, I used to just get right to the point, and I was very blunt and harsh when I gave feedback. I've learned since then, now that I'm older, that there's a better way to do it. I still like getting to the point. I don't like to beat around the bush, but I can do that with compassion and empathy. Show you care about your team while making decisions that align with the organization. Let people in on your decision-making processes. All right. Foster trust through action. Paint a clear vision for your team and back it up with consistent follow-through. If you focus on value to the company and to your team, the likability will be a natural consequence of that. All right, here's some key takeaways. While being liked can enhance team morale and make you feel warm and fuzzy, being respected is essential for long-term leadership effectiveness. Don't chase the warm and fuzzies here. It's the big mistake. The best leaders strike a balance between both qualities by demonstrating authenticity, competence, and empathy. Again, as Margaret Thatcher famously said, if you just set out to be liked, you would be prepared to compromise on anything at any time, and you would achieve nothing. Such a good quote. Leaders should aim to earn respect through consistent actions while fostering likability through genuine connections, creating a dynamic that drives trust and high performance. All right. That's it for today. Please check out the povpodcast.com for more insights. You can check out all the episodes there and the blogs and some other resources. You can download the free mini ebook, The Mindset Shift, How Successful Business Owners Think Differently. And here's a closing reminder. There does not need to be a tension between likability and respect. Your job as the business owner and leader is to check your motivation, then be strong and courageous to make the changes that need to be made. Always focus on respect. Thank you to our sponsor, Boost USA, a project management and professional services consultancy. Boost USA will help streamline your organization while also helping you build the internal infrastructure to grow and scale your company. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time.